Alright guys, so we're going to be doing a tier list video today, and I did one in the past, but it wasn't like an actual true tier list video. It was just me sort of ranking them by actually being on the Pokemon Masters game. So I thought I'd do an actual proper tier list video. And the layout for this is a little bit weird. I know I'm doing this on my phone, not on an actual computer, just because my computer is weird. Like I have so many problems with my computer that like I just didn't want to go through a headache recording and then it just messing up on me. So I thought I'd just do it on my phone and then I just get a better computer soon, hopefully. But anyways, the tier list is going to be from Gloria's release and then onwards. So anything before Gloria, we're not going to be ranking because Gloria is like, I guess, still fairly new, I guess you can say. Like around Christmas time, I guess. So like from Christmas and then like Christmas, New Year's, and then onwards. So let's just start with Gloria. And these are the tiers that I have. So we have another level. Like there's just literally on another level of damage wise or whatever. Like it's just gonna be in general, like support, tech, striker. But for Gloria, I'm gonna put her in really good. Like she is really good. The damage that she can do, especially after the enemy sync moves, like they're just gonna do so much damage. Like the multiplier that they get, their grid isn't really that great. Like where they really get their damage is when the enemy has a sync move buff. But even if they don't have a sync move buff, they're still able to do quite a bit of damage because of how fast they're able to get their move gauge and span the 4 gauge move Behemoth Blaze. So because of that, they're really good. Just wish their grid was a little bit better, but even without a like good grid, they're still pretty solid because of the multiplier that they get when the enemy does have a sync move active or a sync move buff active. And then we got Erica with her Comfy. I think that's the name. And I'm gonna put them at really good also. They're pretty solid when it comes to support. Their 2 typings and the healing that they can do is pretty solid. And I didn't end up summoning for them just because like I wasn't really too interested in the seasonal pairs for Christmas, New Year's, or the Christmas seasonal pairs. So didn't really go for them, but I know they're pretty solid. Maybe they're in the good tier, high good tier. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna put them in the high good tier. Same with Togekiss and Skylar. They're both in the high good tier. But yeah, again, this is my tier list. If you don't agree with it, then let me know what you guys have for your tier and who you would put in the really good tier and stuff like that. Just let me know all that down in the comments below. But I'm placing Erica and Skyla in the good tier. And then now we have Zekrom and N. You know how much I love these guys. They're one of my favorites in the whole Pokemon universe. But I'm gonna have to put them in the really good tier. In order for them to be like insanely strong, they need to be in the super effective area, because with them having that super effective boost from their trainer skill or from their trainer move, it just adds another level of damage. But it's only situational, because if you're going up against a dragon type that's weak against dragon, then you could use your trainer skill there. And if you're going up against a water type or a flying type or whatever that's weak to electric, then you're going to be doing a bunch of damage there too. So it's just very situational. But in terms of like actual damage, I'd probably say Gloria is better than Zekrom, just because like even when it's type neutral, they're going to be much better because of how much or how fast you can just constantly spam your 4 gauge move. So, but N is still very good nonetheless. And then we got Lance and Gyarados, and I'm gonna put them in good. Nothing like too crazy. When they were originally released, they had a bug with bounce, so like you couldn't even use it. So like every time you used it, the game would crash, and then or freeze, and then you would have to reset your game. So like I have that on video too, upon their first showcase that I did with them. Yeah, it was a weird experience, but ever since then I never used bounce ever again. Like literally, I haven't even touched them. So yeah, it was a bad experience, but I think I might actually go back to using them and seeing how they are. So but yeah, then we got Lily, and I'm gonna put her in the good tier also. I feel like she's easily forgotten, or a lot of the seasonal synchros I feel are easily forgotten unless they're like really good. But these ones here, like so far all the seasonal synchros, like they're pretty good, but nothing like too insane. But yeah, that's with Lance and Lily right there, both going in the good tier. Lance did a pretty solid flying type though, and then Lily is a good, I think she's a support bug type. But among the bug support types, she's easily like the best one. But yeah. And then we got May with Swampert, and yeah, you know they're going in the other level. They're literally on another level of strength, especially with the damage that they can do when they're in the rain and then after Mega Evolving. Like, they're insane. They are insane. They're one of the best or hardest hitting units in the game, so pretty impressive. And what's amazing about them is they're literally a spotlight, so you can get them on every single banner. So if you get lucky and get them, then there you go. You got one of the best cards in the game. And then we got these guys here. I forget their name. It's like Serena, I think that's how you say the name. And they're good. They're also good. Like, they lower physical attack. I think they got AoE confusion too, like the multipliers that they get off of confusion and then lowering the attack and everything. Like, they're pretty good. I even did a showcase video on them, and they seem like a lot of fun to use. And their design, like with their moveset and everything, is cool. I do like it. And tech types in the game, like, they're just a lot of fun to use because it takes strategy to build up the damage that they need to do. Or if you have a tech type that's more on the supportive side, then like it's just a lot of fun. Tech types are a lot of fun to use, and by no means am I upset with Hydreigon and Iris getting their like their typing being tech. At first I was disappointed, but now tech types are just really growing on me, and the damage that they're doing is just insane. So Serena, gonna place them in the good tier because they are good. Lowering physical attack is gonna help with staying alive a little bit longer too, especially against stages that are physical attackers. And grass type is another good category too. So but yeah, Serena in the good tier. And then now we got a bunch of Eggmons, so we're just gonna skip them actually. And then now we're in the Valentine's Day. So we got Dawn and Serena. Serena is gonna be on another level, or really good. I'm thinking of placing Serena on another level because with the multipliers, the AoE poison, the AoE speed lowering, and then the multipliers, again, like I said, like, they're very good. The damage that they can do is just insane. And then Valentine's Dawn, I'm gonna put her in good. I'm gonna place her in good. Like, I mean, I haven't really used her as much, so I don't really, or I haven't used her at all, but I've seen videos and everything about Dawn. She's just basically a weaker version of Serena, so, but she's still pretty solid. And I do like Dawn better than Serena, but Serena is just a better damage dealer. But Dawn has her uses too, of course, but she's just good overall. And then we got Yveltal and Lysandre, and I'm going to place them in high good, just because, like, I was hoping they were going to be hitting very hard, but they're not a hard hitter. Even with their 50% dark move increase, like, they're okay. Their flinch is good, they're fun to use, the healing they have is good. So their longevity in a fight is going to be high, but in terms of damage, like, they're okay. And then we got Professor Sycamore with Xerneas, and they're definitely on another level of support. Like, they're insane. The amount of healing they can do, the amount of damage they can do as a support, and just increasing special attack, special defense, and speed to the max on the sync move. It's just insane. So they're very good, and they definitely deserve to be in, like, the top spot for support, big time. And then we got Obstagoon and Piers, and they're very interesting. I do really like their kit. They seem a lot of fun, especially with Leon having a full Galar team. Like, that is gonna, like, they're one of the highest damaging teams, I feel, especially when Gloria, Leon are on the team with the support. Like, the damage that they can do is just insane. But Piers and Obstagoon, I'm gonna put them at good, like a high good. That's really much I could say because I don't have them. I haven't really seen much video about them, but, like, just reading what they can do, like, they seem pretty solid with the support and obstruct with their move. Like, they seem good, and they seem like a lot of fun. So like, until I end up pulling for them or using them, then maybe my decision, or yeah, my decision might change, and maybe they might be really good. Who knows? But I'm gonna keep them in the good tier. Maybe they belong there. Who knows? But once I start using them, then I don't know. Maybe it might change. And then we got Leon. Okay, we know how good Leon is. Easily, like, the best striker in the game right now. Getting a little bit messed up, but yeah, easily the best striker in the game. Like, I know a lot of people are gonna say, like, red is better, but no, no. Just Leon is just on another level of damage. Like, the multipliers that he has, in the sun, he's gonna be getting, like, an 80% increase to his damage just because with the burn synergy, that's another 30% right there. So in total, that's, like, 80% more damage. And then having MP rekindle, like, the one thing I'll give red though is he is way more self-sufficient. But like he can still hit very hard. Obviously, I'm not giving shade to red, but Leon is definitely the better striker. Yeah, that's about it. If you say red is better, then I mean I'm gonna disagree. But in terms of damage wise, Leon is hands down better. So now we got Marnie here, and she is very good as a tech type too, especially when you have her on the Galar team. Getting that 20 or 30% damage increase is going to be super strong, especially when she's 6-star and she's a tech type. The damage that you're going to be doing is insane. So honestly, I'm going to put her at amazing. I didn't end up summoning for her, but I know what she can do and what she's capable of, and she is pretty amazing, and she seems like a lot of fun to use too. And then next up are the 2 sync pairs that are going to be releasing later on this month. Iris is going to be coming out in the next like 3 days because she's coming out on the 18th. And then Gardevoir is coming out like on the 31st, I think. So, but we know what they can do because of their data mine info. Now today they also released Iris sync with animation, and it does look okay. Nothing like too insane or anything, but it looks okay. But Iris, I'm expecting them to be in the amazing or the another level tier because they are able to lower special attack and physical attack, which is super good. And then the multipliers that they get, and then with their passive, instead of, because we know Snarl, it can lower the enemy's special attack by 1 stage. But with Iris and Hydreigon's ability, you could lower it by 2 stages instead of 1. So just with 3 Snarls, you're going to lower the enemy special attack with 3 moves. So that is super quick, and the multiplier that you're going to get is super quick, and you're going to be doing a lot of damage very fast as well. So I'm expecting them to be on the another level for sure. But yeah, we'll have to see. We got 3 more days until they're released, so we'll find out when they come out. But I'm definitely expecting them to be very, very strong. And then we got Gardevoir here, and they're interesting. They are strong, don't get me wrong, but they're going to be a cheap sync pair to go for. Because if you get 1 copy, that's basically it. You don't really need to go for a 3 out of 5. Because their grid mostly goes to sync nuking. And if you're not much of a fan of sync nuking, then you don't really need to do that. Because there's a better sync nukers in the game than Diantha. So, like, with her passive and her moveset, you're going to be fine with just that. So if you get a 1 out of 5, then you're fine. And then if you have your coins to get the strike move candies, then you can do that to get her to 2 out of 5 or 3 out of 5. You can just go for that. But still, 1 out of 5 for Diantha and Gardevoir, they're going to be good. I'm not going to put them as another level, but they are going to be really good. But yeah, we'll have to see again when they come out on how good they are, because who knows? Just on paper, they look really good. But in battle, maybe Diantha might be way better than Iris and Hydreigon, so then maybe the roles might be switched. So then Diantha might be in another level, and then Iris and Hydreigon might be in really good, like who knows? But what I'm expecting is this right here, Diantha being really good, and then Hydreigon and Iris being on another level. But yeah, that's going to be it for this tier list. So in the another level tier, we got Leon, Professor Sycamore, with Xerneas, May with Swampert, Serena with Whimsicott, and then we got Marnie with Morpeko, and then we got Iris with Hydreigon. And then for really good, we got Diantha, Gloria, and N. And then for really good, or good, sorry, we got Piers, Lysandre, Valentines, Dawn, Erica, or Holiday Erica, and Holiday Skyla. And then we got New Year's Lance and Lily. And then we also got Serena here. So that's my list. You don't have to agree with it. If there's anything you disagree with, definitely let me know down in the comments below. That's going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, let me know if you disagree with anything here, and let me know what you don't agree with and why, and then we can sort of have like a little discussion in the comments below, because obviously in the future a lot of stuff will change, especially with the 2-year anniversary coming. Who knows what is going to be changing, but that's going to be it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Yeah, this isn't the ending, not yet. I have this little section here just for the people that wanted to skip all the way to the end of the video to see the tier list in just 1 second. But yeah, for those of you guys that actually did skip to the end, yeah, this is not the tier list right here. This is just a fake one. So, but while sort of extending it for the people that wanted to try to skip, the tier anniversary is gonna introduce a major power creep, I feel. And it's gonna be huge for sure. Because we're most likely going to be getting another Master Fair, and who knows what kind of passive they're going to have. It might be better than Leon, or it might be worse. But for the 2-year anniversary, I'm expecting it to be much better than Leon. And then with Dynamaxing coming, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a big anniversary for sure. Because like with the Dynamaxing, we could possibly see a revive to co-op. So it's going to be interesting. And I'm very, very excited for that. And we're less than 6 months away now. So the hype is going to be coming very soon, and they're talking about it more in the dev letters. So yeah, this is not the true tier list. If you guys want to actually know the tier list, then I guess go watch the video and listen to what I have to say about the Pokemon. Or you could just skip like maybe a minute or two and just see there, like whatever. Just wanted to add this little section in there to sort of mess with the people that wanted to skip all the way to the end. But anyways, this is going to be for the tier list. This is it. Again, if you guys have anything you didn't agree with for my tier list, let me know in the comments below. Have a little discussion, talk about who is actually the best, even though, like I said, Leon is like the best striker in the game. But tech types are getting a very nice power creep, so it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen in the future. But that's it for this tier list video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.